Well, you guys are here already, so fuck it.
He flipped the table. We leave, right? We all leave in a hurry, in a fucking rush.
Gold, now we end up in prison for doing shit like that.
Yeah, the Karens out there will call the cops.
Yeah. What do you guys think? And then like, yeah, fuck it. This sounds great. Like, let's do it.
The way my mentor would put it, what are your non-negotiables? All right, everybody, welcome back. You're now in the company of wolves. I'm sitting here with, obviously, Jose and Alex, like always.
Yes, sir. What the?
They don't need an introduction.
No, we don't. But it's nice to have one, though.
It is nice to have one. Next time I want you to be like a wrestling entrance.
That's too intense.
That's too much.
That's too intense.
All
But
right.
we're going to go ahead and start this episode off like we always do at the Wolfcraft. Tonight, the guys went to I&I Brewing out of Chino, California. So what was the vibe like there?
Dude, the vibe there is cool. If you guys look it up, I&I's got their Jamaican vibe, their Rasta like colors.
Yeah.
The music they were playing there was so,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it was reggae music, but it was very chill, very nice. The ladies behind there were very nice. I have no complaints with them.
You see any dreads?
No
No.
dreads.
Not a dread in sight?
No, not
not at
a
all.
dread in
Okay,
sight.
that's surprising.
Yeah, I was expecting to see like at least the owners or somebody like no.
I don't even think the owners were there.
No, they weren't.
No.
No, it was just a bunch of ladies working the taps, but
But yeah, not a dread in sight. Not a scent of weed anywhere. I'll tell you that much. I even told the lady behind the bar. I was like, "Damn, all you guys need is a dispensary right there behind closed doors." And she was like, "I'd probably be there more than I would be over here." But they're good vibe. They had a what was it? Back to the Burger.
yeah,
Like a burger.
it was like Back to the Future, but it was Back to the Burger.
Oh, okay.
So they had like an actual like chalkboard where they post up
what they have on tap?
No, more like what's coming on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like as far as
as far as food wise. Oh yeah.
like who's gonna be posted up and like what type of food's gonna be there. So depending on what day you show up.
So was there a food truck tonight?
It wasn't a food truck. It was like
A food stand.
Oh, okay. So
if you
they
could say.
have food there?
yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had food. They had like an
Okay.
actual like so this actual business itself, Back to the Burger, had their own like awning with their grill all set up and flipping burgers.
That's pretty cool.
It smelled bomb.
Yeah.
It smelled really
It
good.
smelled really good.
Yeah.
We almost turned around and ate, but
Yeah.
we didn't eat.
You guys,
No,
you guys knew you had a wing
Yeah,
coming.
we did.
We had some shit to
Yeah,
do
like-
today.
Make sure you guys go check out our YouTube on that one.
For sure.
We got a wing challenge on that.
But aside from that, I mean, I feel like it's kind of fitting too. Like I&I, well, I don't, not so much the name. I don't know what that name stands for, but the colors, obviously the reggae and everything, the Rastafarian, with the flavors and everything that they have going. It's very out there, very almost tropical, like very like
Laid back.
laid back and
Kind of, yeah.
yeah.
I wanted to say, I was trying to figure out what I&I means.
Well, you know, to be honest, I've heard it in reggae music.
Irie. It's like IRE. Irie. Everything's going to be Irie.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Like it's kind of like saying all right.
right.
Yeah, like everything's going
Okay.
good.
I've
The
heard
other I don't know.
I've heard in some reggae music where they'll say like I&I and they'll like there'd be more lyrics behind it.
Okay.
I don't know the origins of that, but I'm sure it's rooted in
We'll have
the
to get-
Rastafari type
Yeah.
music
when
and all that.
When we tag them, we're tag you guys in this one, and we'll see if we get the definition out of them.
Yeah, if you guys know, comment below.
Yeah, definitely.
So they went there, they checked it out, and they got one of everything. So we
did.
We literally have like everything they got available to go on hand right now. We popped a few, but we decided to go with I think one that they recommended, which is the Strong Ale,
Right.
which is sitting at 10%. And then we also heard that their Cactus Cooler. It does look like
See, it
Cactus
looks like
Cooler.
a tea, right?
Look, okay. Jose said it earlier, and Alex said, I don't want to be near that cooter. But if you guys can look at the YouTube, go to the YouTube. It says
man.
Cactus Cooler on there. It looks like a tea. So my bad on that one. But Cactus Cooler. So we decided, like we always do, like when we go to a brewery, we used to go with one. Now we go with like the two ends of the spectrum. So now we got a Strong Ale
Yeah.
and we got the Cactus Cooler, which I don't even know what kind of beer this is, to be honest with you, the Cactus Cooler one.
I don't either.
Yeah, the
She
cooler.
didn't say.
It's
I
not.
don't
It's and I know people are thinking like, oh, maybe it's a seltzer. No, it's not.
No, not
It's
at
not a
all.
seltzer.
No.
So if you look again, so check it out. This shit is like,
It might be on the sour side of a beer, like the sours.
you know, you would think it would lend itself to being like a blonde or some kind of wheat.
That's where. Yeah,
But it's
But
not
it's not.
quite. It's not a blonde, nor is it a wheat.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like it falls on the sour side, like on the sours side
so-
of beers.
So let's start with the Cactus Cooler. The Cactus Cooler.
Sorry, guys.
honestly, if a cooter tasted like that, I'd be happy with it. I'm not gonna lie.
I like my cooter tasting like dirty cooter.
Like sweet,
Dirty cooter.
sweet.
Seasoned
What do
cooter.
you mean, dirty cooter?
Like worn in a little bit, like a little.
Fuck. I agree. I like my. Oh no, I like my clean. I don't know about dirty cooter.
I like mine kind of like not overly. I'm not saying overly dirty. I'm just saying like I like the cooter flavor.
All right.
Yeah.
Me too. But
If it was sweet like this, I'd enjoy it.
I think I prefer the more natural cooter versus.
So on this one,
Oh man.
on this one, I'm not gonna give you guys the nose because again, it's not a wheat. It's not a blonde.
It's sweet to the nose.
It's
just
very sweet to the nose,
It
and
smells
then-
like candy, honestly.
Yeah, and then you taste it, and it's very sweet.
Mhm.
It's very sweet. I got a hint of Cactus Cooler.
Yeah, because
But-
you get that pineapple, like I don't know what Cactus Cooler flavor is, but you get that pineapple, orange, citrusy.
I would probably like it more if it was a little more sour, but it everything falls off. The flavor tails off a little bit. I'm not getting like that Cactus Cooler throughout the drink. I'm just getting like a real sweet vibe from it.
It's definitely very sweet.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing alcohol-y really much to it.
Well, it's kind of like almost like alcoholish.
It's dangerous.
It tastes like a mixed drink to me, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
There you go.
It,
Yeah, yeah,
it tastes
yeah.
like when they go around with shots,
Yeah,
like the shots they give you that are very like flavored,
yeah.
like a lemon
You hit-
drop or something
Yeah,
like
you
that.
hit on that one. That was it's very
Uh,
like a shot.
Yeah, it tastes like one of those $2 shots that they walk around with. But that's what I'm getting from this
Yeah.
one. It's more heavily in the sweet, more alcoholish vibe to it. It doesn't really taste like a blonde or a wheat like ale at all. What are you thinking?
All right.
He's still sipping.
All right.
It's hard to gauge. Though,
It's weird
honestly.
because if you just smell it, it does smell like it smells like an ale. I do get an ale smell,
It's probably a little light.
but exactly what you guys been saying is it's super sweet. I do taste the Cactus Cooler, so I do imagine a Cactus Cooler drink.
Yeah, and that's what the girl said.
I love
at
Cactus
the bar.
Cooler though, so
Yeah.
I have a high standard for Cactus Cooler, and I've had Cactus Cooler shots.
Oh yeah,
I've had them too.
those are
You know,
pretty good.
so like I'm kind of expecting that, but this one here it's reminiscent of Cactus Cooler.
Not
But for me, it's missing some of that pineapple flavor. That
And not to bring up olds, but my ex, she was a bartender. She used to make on point like Cactus Cooler shots.
yeah,
They
Cactus
were
Cooler's
good.
bomb.
Yeah.
That's kind of the reason why we popped this one because
Yeah.
I think we all like Cactus Cooler. But to me, it's hard to really wrap your head around. It's a little sweet for me. In my
yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, it's really sweet. It's
I
really
mean,
sweet.
it's good for what it is, but exactly what you guys are saying, it's very reminiscent.
But you
of-
don't even know what it is.
I don't, but I'm saying it's reminiscent to me of like my old high school days of like getting an MD Mad Dog.
yeah, the Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah, like
the orange one.
like those spike wines, like
Yeah.
where it says it's like it's either you get the orange or the blue one, and it's like
You're buying
Right.
flavors
Yeah, you're-
based off colors. And shit.
based off colors, like, oh, I like this color, but it's very, it doesn't taste so much like a beer, but it
No.
smells like a beer,
Yeah, that's where it's dangerous.
but it doesn't taste at all like one. So that's why it's confusing because I don't know, and
I don't even know if it smells like a beer.
I feel like it falls based on the way it looks, based on the way it tastes. It falls on the sour side, but it's not a sour. So I don't know. We didn't ask what type of beer.
We didn't. Now, I, if you're watching this, let us know in the comments what the hell your Cactus Cooler base beer is.
Yeah, definitely, because it's throwing me for a loop. Just on the look and the smell and the flavor, I don't know how to gauge this. Like it's
Either way, it's good.
it's its own thing. Like
It's good.
I've yet to have something like this.
Rate it.
I mean, yeah, it's its own category at this point because of all the breweries we went to, we haven't had anything like this yet, right? No, it's like a party beer for sure. This is a straight out party beer. Like this is like the type of beer you just pour out to like, and I feel like, not to try to be like sexist or anything, but I feel like it would be more catered towards women. Like
It's a girly beer, yeah.
it's very girly, like, but I know there's a lot of women out there that like strong tasting beers, but there's a lot that don't. They're like more mixed drinks. I feel like this would be their type of beer that for the women that like mixed drinks, or even for some of the men that don't like beer, that just like mixed drinks. This would be their beer.
So for what it is, what are you gonna rate it at?
All right, because overall, obviously, it's in the name. It's a Cactus Cooler.
They hit the
I
mark.
feel like it hit it.
It hit the mark.
Hit that. And it's hard because I don't know how to gauge this because I don't know. I've never had anything else like this. I can't
compare.
I don't have a standard for it. So based on the flavor, based on the fact that it does smell like a beer, doesn't taste like a beer, but it does present itself as what it is. For what it is, I got to give it, I mean, and then I wouldn't go, I'm probably not going to order this again. Like for me personally, this is a hit.
You're killing me with this anticipation.
I know. All
It's like it's building and I'm like, what is he going to do? What is he going to rate it?
This is not my type of beer.
Of course.
But
He continues to go.
but I do enjoy it. So for that, I'm giving this a 7. A 7 because it does hit the mark as far as what they're presenting it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very flavorful. It's very enjoyable. But I would personally, because it's for a beer, it's not hitting what I like for a beer. But it is it's done. They did it right. Like they're presenting the flavor that they're wanting. Because I don't think, other than that, I don't think there'll be another way to hit a Cactus Cooler flavor. Like,
I disagree.
I mean, I don't know what base would hit a Cactus Cooler flavor.
Well, I think if anything, you're gonna go typically with maybe a wheat beer.
A Cactus Cooler?
Yeah, right. So like more like maybe more geared towards like a wheat or like a hef.
Because you get that orange already.
Well, because you already got the orange to play with. So for me, your 7's cool, but for me, I'm gonna go ahead and rate this a 4. This is subpar for me. Again, I'm a huge Cactus Cooler fan. For me, the fact that it's hard to even gauge because if you had this, you would be like, okay, hold on, what is this beer? If I handed you this beer, you would probably be like, what is this? So like, I'm not getting the bitter. I'm not getting any kind of I'm not really getting the hops in there. I'm not getting any of the carbonation or even the hops.
You're not getting any beer flavor.
You're not even getting like any kind of just like a beer. When you drink a beer, like you get something like whether it's bitter, you're not getting any of that here. You're getting like a real smooth flavor. So I will give them credit for putting out like a real smooth drink. But for me, someone who likes beer, and even someone who's expanded their idea of what beer is, and I don't want to I'm not trying to compare them, but today I went to Rescue Brewery and I had an Imperial Fruited Sour Ale, which has pineapple, which has some other fruit in there. It was very flavorful, but also let you know, like, okay, you're drinking a ale, right? You're drinking a sour ale. This one here, it's kind of missing the mark a little bit because the only thing I'm getting right up front is sweet.
Yeah.
And then it really just tails off. There's no bitter. There's nothing to carry that drink further than what it is initially. So what you smell is what you get. And I think for that reason, I got to give it a 4 because I like Cactus Cooler, but I would like a little bit of carbonation in there as in terms of like paired with bitterness or paired with like a hef type hop aroma. I'm not really getting any of that. And if you were to, when I first thought this beer was coming out, I thought, okay, what is this, like a seltzer or like a Goze or something like that? Something that maybe even like a salty would be good in this, like a Goze. But to me, this one kind of just tails off real quick, and it's really more reminiscent of like a wine cooler. So if you want to say this is a Cactus Cooler, and it's more of a cooler,
Yeah.
then it's more in line with what I think you're getting here. I think you're getting more of a cooler.
Okay.
You know, like a wine cooler.
Yeah.
That's more what it tastes like. And you said it earlier. It's like it kind of tastes like an MD, like a Mad Dog, where you're getting more of like a wine. And I'm not mad at the whole wine because you can do sours and things like that with that wine kind of vibe to it. But this one it's just, to me, it just doesn't really get over the hump for me.
It's not there as a beer.
Yeah, not as a beer. So for me, with this one, I'm not saying it's bad at all because the flavor is there, but it's just not strong enough in terms of like the punch that it gives you to make it even where I would prefer it. So for me, this one's gonna be a 4.
Well, damn, I'm not that much into detail with it, but for what it is, I was gonna give it an 8. And now that goes based on, because I've never had anything like that before. But if I handed that beer to any other female at the bar, she's gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna keep giving it to her because she might see me differently. But based on the flavor base, they hit the mark. Honestly, it tastes like Cactus Cooler to me. But as a beer aspect, you guys are right. It doesn't taste like a beer.
No, it definitely does not taste
At
like
all.
beer.
But based on title, they could go a little darker on the color to make the color look like a Cactus Cooler.
You guys check out the YouTube if you guys want to see the color of this beer. If you want to call it a beer, if you want to see the color, just check out our YouTube. It's very unique, and which is fine. I'm okay with them going outside the box, but it's not gonna appeal to everybody. But like you said, maybe some people who don't like, and I don't want to gender it, but some people who don't like beer, they might like this completely. So it's not bad tasting at all. But this one here, we got a 7, an 8, and a 4 across the board. So go check it out for yourselves. And we're gonna move on to the next one.
And we got the other side of the spectrum.
Yeah, we went the other side of the spectrum, which is the strong ale, and this one is sitting at 10%, 10.2%. And if I'm not mistaken, this one was recommended to us by the staff.
It was recommended, and they also said, well, because it's a little more.
And it's the only one we got in the bottle.
Yeah, it's in a bottle. It's stronger, and they didn't want us not to have it. There was one girl behind the bar. She was like, I don't want them not to have it. And we were like, well, if it's extra, don't change anything for us. We're nobody, so just throw it in there.
Came down to like, apparently the bosses say that the strong ale has to be served, if they're going to take
On
it.
house.
Well, it has to be served on 22 ounce versus 16 ounce.
16 or 32. They couldn't do it in 32.
Oh, okay. So we're like, that's fine. Just bottle it. But I mean, I can see why.
Yeah.
I mean, the smell.
How's the smell known?
It smells good. It's light.
Is it aromatic?
Yeah, like there's a slight like sweetness to it. I'm gonna pass it around, but I feel like it hits right on point. Exactly what the name is. They didn't get very creative with it. I'm not hating on the fact they didn't, but it's very like nail on the head with what it is. It's a strong ale.
It's a strong ale, yeah.
And it's flavorful.
You're not going to look for anything.
I can't tell you what the flavors are, but it's full of flavor. It's like, it's good. It's a good ale.
Well, I mean, the fact that they named it strong ale,
yeah,
is kind of like I admire that.
Yeah,
you're not trying to don't you don't got to dress it up. Sometimes you just got an ale you want to present. It's a strong ale, and based off the percentage wise, it is pretty strong. 10% is pretty strong for an ale.
The flavor is there.
And it is. And the thing I like about this ale is that when you drink it, it has a lot of body up front.
Oh yeah.
So you initially drink it, it has a lot of body up front. The aroma is good.
Yeah.
You can't really tell what's going on there, but you can tell that there's flavor there. Yeah. So you really taste that in the drink. Mm-hmm. So I kind of like that it has a body to it. That's my favorite thing about this is like you can taste that it has that flavor to it. And so this is very good.
Oh yeah, very good.
Yeah. If you would have blindfolded me and I would have tasted that, I would have think it was an IPA.
I mean, the color itself, it's got a great color. IPA. The color is good. When we poured it, the head was good. Everything about it, the smell, the flavor, it delivers a very pleasant, like very good, strong ale. Like,
yeah.
It does. So
it's pretty good.
I enjoy it. This is by far, so far, like my favorite beer from them. Like they're, I would definitely go back just for this one.
Mm-hmm. As we try others, because we still got more. That
we definitely got more to try. But this is definitely one for me. Like I would definitely go back and order the strong ale because it's very flavorful. This is something that I like and I look forward to.
Rate it.
Man, this is easy. Like I'm saying, like an 8.
Ocho.
I gotta give it an 8.
Yeah, you know what? I'll ditto that. I feel like this is an 8. It's an easy 8. It's just one of those beers where like, if you are someone who likes like the darker, like even like a porter, flavors, this one here it's an easy 8 because it has the flavor, the aroma's good, the flavor profile, whatever it is, it's very robust. So for me, I can't discredit this one. I think this is by far the best one I've tried at the table, and I've tried maybe like eight of them so far.
Yeah, I tried them all.
Yeah, but this one here,
no, sorry.
Yeah, this one is probably I'd go back for this, like you said. An 8 for me is solid. So for me, strong ale 8.
I'm gonna go with 8 too. It's very easily drinkable, but at the same time, I can have maybe like a few of them.
Oh, so fuck you up
and feel satisfied. Like, okay, I drank today, so that's good. That's a good one. It's an 8 for me too.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, it is not. It's really good.
So I mean, if you guys get a chance, make sure you guys go check out I&I Brewery. They're located in Chino, California, and you know the thing I like is like whenever we bring a big haul to the studio, there's everything. So we got everything from a Cactus Cooler down to this strong ale. They do stouts there. I don't know how good they are there, but you got a huge selection. So that's always a big plus. The fact that they're giving out, like they have different food things on the menu, things to look forward to. Yeah. Anytime a brewery does that, it's always a good vibe, a good thing to go and check out.
Mm-hmm. And then check them out too, because we picked these two today, but they also have their fruity Jamaica, kumquat, other fruits and other actual like island. I'm gonna say island flavors. So go check them out.
But you had the Jamaica. The Jamaica was pretty good.
The Jamaica's dangerous, just like this Cactus Cooler.
It tasted just like Jamaica, but like carbonated.
See, I love Jamaica.
Yeah,
I'll take Jamaica any day.
Yes,
it's dangerous.
So maybe I'll crack that one open.
It was just basically a carbonated Jamaica, where you can't even taste the alcohol, nope. So it just tastes like it's carbonated.
Yeah. So, well, see, I like the fact that it's carbonated.
Yeah.
It's like a soda almost.
Yeah, because I wish the Cactus Cooler was carbonated more.
Yeah,
but that was my only complaint with that one. But if you guys are in the area, go check them out. I haven't heard about them, but located in Chino, if you guys are in the area, make sure you guys check them out. I mean, they're not very far from where we are, so it's cool to get out there, and it's nice to check out a brewery we didn't really kind of peg off the bat like where we're gonna go.
Yeah, this was totally on plan.
Yeah. So I mean, it's always good to get new breweries out there. I like the fact that they're pushing the reggae, Jamaican vibe and the reggae vibe. So I mean, and like Alex said, it's a nice laid back environment. You got things going on there, and that's always a plus when you're going out there and spending time with these breweries. The fact that they can put a vibe out there is always a good thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you guys are going to check them out, and we're gonna wrap up Wolfcraft. But make sure you guys are checking out all the local breweries in the area. Of course, we went to Solario, like we always do.
Home base.
The guys rode their bikes out there, which is cool. But and I want to just give a personal recommendation out there. If you guys want to go and check out their hazelnut vanilla stout, that shit is fucking good.
It is amazing.
It is amazing.
It's dessert in a glass.
Yeah, it's very good. Very all the flavors hit. The bitterness is there. And I told Raul, I think the head brewmaster, he hit it on the head. So shout out to him for doing that. But make sure you guys are checking out all the local breweries in the area. And that's going to wrap up Wolfcraft.